Howdy, day 97, Nonconformity Company, welcome. Just had a mid-afternoon bath. The weather's, well, it's not great, put it that way. Autumn is here. But before my bath, I did 20 minutes reading. I set the timer and I started to read the book that I touched on yesterday, The Great Work of Your Life. I've read before, but we're launching Nonconformity Book Club, amongst other projects, with the idea to encourage you to read more. And it's already encouraged me to read more. I just want to go over what the system is to use this, combine this with the Life Master system really, which is part of it is a life list feed of all the chronological things coming up, things that you've got to do. Yeah, there might be work things, calendar items, meetings, people, but there are also things to think about, things that you're learning, things that you need to repeat, things that you're planning. Yeah, so it's kind of everything with those 5 areas: health, work, people, finances, and evolution. So this reading, I've got my book list. It's in the evolution category, and in there I've got the education category, and in there one of the categories is reading books. So I've got a book board with new books that come in, might be recommended, might read about them. I can just shunt them there and then have a look at them. Then I've got reading next, reading now, and read. So I've got a bit of a system for the books within this. So one of those items in there is this book, The Great Work of Your Life. So you make an entry for that. It's like a task. You've got a task, got options for that task. And what I use is the comments to, you can make notes writing, but what I do is just have my phone there. And when I'm reading, if there's a good quote or something I want to remember, I'll push that microphone and voice note it in, and then it turns it into the text, and I can edit the text a little bit if I want. And then I keep doing that. So I made like 7 or 8 comments today. You don't read as much, but what you then do is you just you put that to repeat every day. I've put mine to repeat every day at 7 a.m. So every day I'm prompted to read this book first of all, but then it's a click away that I've got that there. Then I can, before I start reading, quickly whiz through the notes. So I'm updating my mind on what I've been reading previously. So that's going to compound and compound, repetition and repetition. That's what learning is all about. So my reading will start to magnify, my understanding will start to magnify as I build this up, compounding my understanding of everything. Because a lot of these books are this is a big, deep book on life purpose. I mean, you can't really get much deeper, I guess. So it's important to keep rereading this. Then I've got all the notes there whenever I want to go to them. But then towards the end of the month, I can collate these notes and then they will act as my guide as the 5-minute presentation. And that won't take as long then. So it's one thing reading a book, finish. A lot of people don't read. A lot of people start books. A lot of people buy books and don't even read them. A lot of people buy books, start them and don't finish them. A lot of people finish them but don't understand them. A lot of people finish books but forget the knowledge. I'm not saying everybody does this. I'm not saying it's always the case, but you've got to really put some effort in to gauge and get what's in these things. And then it's embedded inside you then, this stuff. It's embedded. You can call upon it. You're then, I think, you're really embedding the wisdom inside of yourself. So that's what Nonconformity Book Club's about. Encouraging you to read, encouraging you to learn, encouraging you then to share and teach, so we can all work together to find the best way to present a book in 5 minutes or less. So I've begun. I started a few days late. We're on the 5th of September. So yeah, if I get 20, 30 minutes reading in every day, we should be there by the end of the month. But it's an experiment, so maybe I need to read a bit more, maybe a bit less with the note taking, I don't know. But the reminder's there every day. So if a day comes when I have not done the reading, I've not read my notes, I've not made more notes from doing the reading, it's going to be sitting there as in the red. It goes red when the date and time has passed. So that's going to be hanging over me. So the next day I'm going to be like, well, I better read. It's not going to be long until I'm like, I've got to get this done, and I'm seeing this feed all the time. So that's why it's there as a reminder, the repetition to actually do the habit in the first place. So this combines Nonconformity Book Club with the Life Master philosophy. The Life Master system philosophy flows through a lot of the things that we're doing here. And yeah, so link below to Nonconformity Book Club, £6 a month, and you'll get private access to the community, meet like-minded people, learn about books. You'll get access to all the book summaries because it's a closed gate community. And yeah, it's going to be fun. It's a fun one. So the more you learn, the more you earn, they say. So get learning.